Hello. Sorry to interrupt the video, but the audio mix in this one is a bit off at times. I tried to boost the game audio, but in the process, it can be hard to hear me sometimes. This shouldn't be an issue in future videos. Thank you for watching, and now, back to the Cozy Cabin. Hello, and welcome back to the Cozy Cabin, a concentration or sleep aid long play video series where I play cozy and calm games at a regular volume so as not to cause any startling moments. My name is Casey, and we are returning to our playthrough of Moonstone Island. In the previous episode, we established ourselves on the island itself, and we almost got our hands on a barn. We are working on getting our way to that today, and as such, we need to get our hands on more moonstone so that we can get a moonstone ingot. And it seems like we start the day with a letter. Hi, Alchemist. Zed here with a very important request for you. I'm doing some experiments that require spirit resources. These are rare and valuable materials dropped by spirits when they trust someone. If you raise spirits in a barn, feed them and care for them, they should provide you with these materials. And then you can bring them to me, if you have any to spare. I'll make it worth your while, of course. Zed. All the more reason that we need to get our hands on that barn. So, from what I can tell, the best way to get our hands on more moonstone is gonna be in dungeons. And we have not explored out in this direction yet, so that's where I want to go today first. I am playing with a controller today. I did not have one last time. And nope, we've already found it. Oh, this is, there's a little bit more going on here than just a randomly generated island. There's, standing stones. I see a pagoda. I see a cattail over here. Go ahead and grab that. But yes, I'm using a controller today because it seems like the game was maybe designed around controller use as opposed to when we were just playing with the keyboard and mouse, which was serviceable, but some of the controls felt a little awkward, and I just wanted to give a controller a shot. We've got a big staircase with big old columns and a very large tree. And a man in a red hat, called Magic Man. You've done it! Yes, you have! Yes! You found the Spirit Temple, and I found you! This ancient place used to be a site of worship. People would come from the old kingdom and leave offerings to the spirits here, yes. But they forgot. The spirits, they did not like that, oh. The temple is built around a tree, it is. Around a sacred tree, oh yes. The spirits inside, oh, they are angry now. To reach the tree, you will have to defeat them. First, leave an offering at the shrine here. Just like in ancient times. Yes, just like then. And he's gone. A cattail and stone fruit. That's relatively easy. I have both of those things already. Well, this isn't the kind of dungeon that I thought we were going to be exploring right off the bat, but, hey, if it's got treasure, it might have moonstone. And moonstone means moonstone ingots. And that means a spirit barn. Oop, there. Is that a wand? A couple of interesting things. They did a big, panoramic shot for those who are... Oh, look, it's got the moon phases on the ground. It looks like we're fighting... Oh, he's only level 5. This will be easy. It's called a long log. I don't see a reason why I wouldn't be able to capture it because it has the heart. The other guys had a little skull, but he just has a heart, so maybe I can... Oh, yeah. Looks like maybe I can, in fact, catch this guy. Here we go. We got him. We're gonna have to move him to the science center for now, just because we don't have the space. I already have a Dusty, so we might, see here. He's only got 2 defense. I can do 13 damage with this Tackle Plus. And that's all of my energy, so we end the turn for now. If the last attack was... If the last card played was an attack, draw one card. Okay. I have the Brawl card, which costs 2. Problem is that if I draw a card, the only attack I have is the Brawl card, which costs 2 actions. It really isn't all that useful, but if I knock out his thing, I can give Kakashi Rage, and we'll reconsider just to get Kakashi's Tackle Plus back for next turn. And we'll just end turn. Sneevy's down for the count, but that's not the end of the world, because the whole point of us doing that reconsider here was... Oh, Kakashi lost his rage, though. That rage only lasts 1 turn, so that didn't work out quite as well as I wanted it to. Well, regardless, we can knock him out and then hit him with a couple of tackles here, and that should knock him down on his butt. Actually, now that I think about it, do I have any, yes, I do have some energy that I can level up with. So let's go into the medallion. All 3 of my pets have something that they can do. Smeevy, your biggest issue right now seems to be armor. Draw 1 attack card from your draw pile or discard pile after attacking. That's really useful, actually, because then I can try and fish out really strong attack cards. You've got a lot of power at this point. Has to be. I think for you, though, it's time to start boosting your HP. We haven't done that yet at all, and I understand that you have your ability to regen health, but it's better for us to have more. Apply 2 charge to all allies. That's incredibly useful. But it costs 2 energy. And then deal 9 electric damage to all enemies, draw 2 cards, but it uses all 3 of our energy, so maybe not the best. Put a random attack card from your draw or discard pile into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Useful, but it's a one-time thing. I'm between Mastermind, which is the random attack card, and Static, which just gives all of our friends charge. I feel like with the number of players that I have, being able to give all allies charge is incredibly useful. And then for my second here, deal 4 electric damage 4 times. Shock Plus, very good. Very strong card. Especially if I have charge going. And for Kakashi, you've got good HP. You've got very low speed at this point, but I don't suppose that matters too terribly much. We'll boost your armor, and we'll give you another power boost. Fury of Blows, deal 8 earth damage twice. Or drop kick, deal 8 damage, draw 1 attack card from your draw or discard pile. Or Grave Robber, draw 1 random card from your discard pile, so it's just random. I do like having draw because it gives me a chance to have, it gives me a better chance to get cards that I want or need on a specific turn. But 8 earth damage twice for a single point, and I might be able to give him rage beforehand, and I might be able to give him charge. I think that might be my option, is Fury of Blows. Oh, and then here we go. Easy. We can, or refresh, discard your hand, and then draw that many. Or drop kick, which draw 1 attack card. You're guaranteed to draw an attack card when you do drop kick, though, which is really nice. I think the number of times where I've had a useless hand has been more than once, and I would like to fix that. So refresh it is. Alright. Well, let's see here. What do we have on this area? We've got an Alchemist's Wand. An ancient alchemist tool which allows the user to rapidly grow plants by spending stamina. That is insanely useful. We can get so much done if we do that. I need a copper ingot and an iron ingot. Oh, hey, I've got both of those right now as well. Boop and boop. And, oh, hey, guess what we need to do? We gotta grow up this plant. That is, a lot of stamina usage, but... yeah, we've got plenty. This is the first thing we did today, so we're still plenty fine on stamina. And we already have a long log, so... oh, and this one's a boss as well, so they wouldn't even let us capture this one. That's fine, because we're not trying to capture anything right now. Bash. Bash. A random skill card from your draw or discard pile back into your hand. It costs 0 this turn. We can do that. Ah, that's useless. It was random from both piles. I was kind of hoping that I could choose from the discard pile and get one of those bashes back, but... eh. Okay. Got another bash. Four electric damage 4 times. As good as that is, it doesn't do anything for us right now, because this guy has more defense than we can really do anything with. But if I rage and then do Fallen Foe, I can hit him for some damage here. Smeevy's extra defense coming in handy here. Finally, some more bashes. For the top 2 cards of your draw pile, choose one and add to your hand. Let's do the inspiration. Hindsight, look at the top 2 cards of your discard pile. Oh, that's actually useful because then I can choose to add the bash back to my hand. I have 1 energy left, so we're just going to hit him with the bash again. We've almost got his shield gone. Actually, this is a fantastic hand for this. If only I had the focus right now. I can bash. Bash to reduce him to 0. And then hit him with the 12 tackle for the most damage possible. And then end turn, because I don't want to exhaust my refresh. Okay, so... deal 13 damage is obviously what I want to do right off the bat. I've got, you know, a decent hand here to do some decent damage. We don't have to re-roll this hand. We can just hit him for three hits and move onward. I have a feeling if I had a fire type, though, that this fight would be much easier. Ash to lower. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Choose 1 card at the top. We're going to do that right now. And we're going to throw one of those bashes that deals 2 on. And then we're going to refresh. We're going to bash again. And we're going to bash again. And we've almost already got him back down to no additional shields. Bash again. 4 electric damage 4 times is really nice. See, it'll essentially deal 12 damage right now. And end turn. And here we go. Bash to reduce. Hit with capacity for the max damage. And zap. And hopefully we get some good attack cards here. Yes, we did. We got a couple of really good tackles. Almost enough to kill him. I think we'll be able to get him this turn. He's got 2 HP left. If we can just reduce his... oh. Yeah, here we go. Bash. and Tackle Plus. Look at that, level ups for everybody but Capacity. Oh no. Poor little guy got left out. But our reward is a treasure chest that contains mostly money and some ladder plant seeds. Interesting. Clay and moonstone. Do I have any clay? I actually don't know if I have any clay on me right now. No, I don't. And I don't have any moonstone for that matter either, so that's going to be all we can do at the temple for now. But now we know we've got a pretty consistent location that we can visit. Just noticed something while we've been in here. Time is stopped while we're inside the temple. So that might be something worth noting in the future. I'm very excited for us to have this, this new wheel. And we will continue, or not new wheel, this new wand that we can use to help grow our crops. And from here we can scooch on out further west to try and find more islands where I might be able to get my hands on some moonstone. I don't know what happens if I fall, if I run out of energy and I can't find an island. We may be finding out here in a second, because I don't see anything on the horizon. And we fell. Oh, it just takes 10 stamina. Okay, that's not the end of the world. What does our map look like right now? That's the lightning island that we saw before. We've already cleared a couple of these islands. We've got plenty of space further south and further north. We tried to go as far east as we could on this island, and that didn't work out. Or west, so let's try and go as far north as we can. Is there any way for me to check and see if I need to? I can cut right here. Head east, and I think I've got enough energy to make it to this previous island that we went to. Or I may not, and I may not be able to make it. Yep. Okay. So we're having a hard time finding our way to something new in this direction. We might have to head back east. I don't want to use my... I know we're kind of chewing through our stamina right now, but I don't want to waste the warp whistle until I absolutely have to use it as sort of like an emergency backup. We're back home. I wonder, could I... Let's see here. Yeah. So if I really wanted to, I could. I'm sure it's not a great one-to-one, but... I really wanted to, I could sit here and just hit all of my stone fruit. We've got a lot of money. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just harvest up all the stone fruit for the rest of the day. Just using our stamina to grow the plants themselves. And then I'm going to come back through and I'm going to plant more stone fruit. I'm going to buy some from the general store. And that way we just have a full round of stone fruit growing. I wish that they would use the music more often because it's really good music. Alright, all harvested up. Let's go and, well actually, you know what, no, we can sell the gems in town when we go to get the other stuff, because things are supposed to sell for more when I sell them directly in town. We don't need to sell at our sell bin. We can sell at the general store when we go to pick up our seeds. Community chest. Swift hook makes fishing target move faster. I haven't even started fishing yet. Suppose that's a whole new thing that I could be working on. But this is the general store, right? Opens at 7 tomorrow. Okay, so the general store is closed for the day. Oh, Rowan sent a thing. Oh, this is about the community chest. It's, Rowan. Hey, I'm not sure if I told you about this, but a community chest is in my shop. People put things they don't need in there from time to time, so you should pop by sometimes and see if there's anything that you might put to use. Thank you, Rowan. That's very egalitarian of you. Allows us to... I haven't actually seen any other characters today. I find that interesting. Usually there's a couple of people walking around. I have not seen anybody walking around so far. We picked up some fishing lures. I wonder if we came to the fishing shop. Lovely to see ya. Oh, don't you look fancy today? Going somewhere, are you? Hello, Tobin. I would like to go shopping. Let's pick up that fishing hook. Or fishing rod, rather, I should say. I'll talk with you for a second. There we go. Nice. Mind yourself now. Can I just go fishing off of any spot, or is there like little fish like icons, locations that I should be able to see? I don't see any. Oh, I did see a stone fruit up this way though, so I'm gonna check that out first, because I can never have enough stamina fruit. Yoink. You know, I just realized that if I had waited on the stamina fruits, the stone fruit that I harvested today, they all would have been ready tomorrow, I think, and I would have been able to purchase them, or I would have been able to purchase the new fruits immediately, and I wouldn't have had to waste anything. But hello, Cleo. It must be thrilling to represent a long tradition of alchemists. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. See ya. I guess we can try fishing. We haven't gotten a tutorial on how to do it yet. But we've got a fishing rod now, and maybe we can give it a shot. So far, nothing. There we go. I got a boot. An old boot. This is relaxing, but I do wish that there was more music. Oh, okay. I get the minigame now. We just gotta keep the fish in the circle. Got it. That got us a pizza fish. Yeah, all of these things seem to have ratings. The boot had a rating of bronze. The pizza fish had a rating of silver. Is this Rowan? Hey, Rowan. Now, the weather is beautiful. Aw. Once again, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Bye-bye. How are we dealing on everybody's hearts right now? So far, nothing crazy. Give you a gift. What if I give you this pizza fish that I just found? Thank you. Does it say? Yeah, I've got a... It marks whenever you give them gifts. It says that I can give them 2, though, and I didn't see an option for a second one. Did you like dad jokes? I love a good dad joke. Very nice of you, Paolo. Let's see here. I enjoy a good pun. We're going to give you a gift. What gift are we going to give you? We're going to give you... You know what? We'll give you a little bit of flax. Gift. Gracias. De nada, my friend. De nada. And here is... oh, I guess she just went right into the bar. I think that was... Is that a Sono? No, that's Farah, the... It's cold today. Even inside. Want to cuddle for warmth? You are a saucy one. It's also very easy to get hearts with you, so that makes sense. You get a flower as well. Oh, neat. Thanks. See you around. Hey, Sono. I wish I had some fresh cut flowers in here. Boy, howdy, do I have just the gift for you. No way! I really like flowers. They smell amazing, thank you. Well, we found something that Sono really likes. Can I sell things to you, or can I only... Nah. Oh, I can only sell meals to her. Yeah, well, if the shop isn't open, then I guess we can go ahead and drop our stuff off in the sell box. Kind of a shame we didn't find any Moonstone today. I would love to be able to start work on that barn. I wonder if we can find another mine. I bet if we find another mine, we might be able to get our hands on some. All of these gemstones really don't have a purpose to them, aside from selling. Will only grow if planted at the base of a cliff, grows a climbable crop. Doesn't need to be watered, grows any season. Those are incredibly useful plants, because that means that I could, for instance, if I were to run this way, while I've got a ladder here, or a staircase, let's say I get to a location that doesn't have a staircase, I can now plant and grow my way up and around locations, which is really useful. Did we ever figure out what this is, or is this just like a cool place to hang out? It was very pretty, I remember that much. And it's a date location for later in the game. It is getting late, though, so we should probably try to make our way home. Unless, maybe late at night, we might be able to get our hands on some Moonstone. I know the Moonstone glows, because that's how we found our first chunk. It was just hanging out in the world. I don't see anything out here right now. Maybe we'll search for a new mine in the morning. Here, what do I need to finish out the spirit barn? I just need that moonstone ingot, which means I just need 3 moonstone chunks. Hey, little guy. I even stored anything in here? Yeah, I've got a couple of things in here. Oh, hey, I've got a chunk of moonstone, which means I'm only 2 moonstone off. So far, I haven't really needed to store anything in here. I either just sell it or use it. So far, I haven't come across a problem of having too much in a stack either. Oh, actually, right there, we've got a stack issue. We can only hold 100 of an item, so it might be worthwhile to drop off the things that I have in hundreds and pick up otherwise. Yeah, I'll take that fire resist potion with me. I'll consider that worthwhile. And we don't need to be carrying just random ore with us when we can throw both of those into the furnaces and get our hands on some ingots. Alright, get that cooking overnight. We'll go ahead and settle down. And we made a decent amount of money today. The real money will start flowing in once we actually have a lot more resources coming in. Speaking of resources, a fast and easy way to do that is going to be to make a couple more sprinklers and automate even more of our cropping. Let's see here, that's done by doing this. And I can make 1, 2, 3, 4 more sprinklers, which means we need to get our hoe out. And I can already... oh, I need my hammer to knock out this middle bit. Let's see here. We can very quickly hoe out our track for the other... I'm going to put... Actually, I think I'm just going to put the 2 here. And then I'll put 2 on this side. Actually, you know what? There's no reason for me to have the separation that we currently have right now. We could just... Let's just take all of our croppings together. That'll feel a little bit more close to home. Have a little bit more of a localized location here. All of my spirits are just hanging out around. That's wrong. All my spirits are hanging out around me. It's making it kind of hard to tell where I'm doing my work. It is after 7, so we can go and get our plants whenever we would like. I want a watering can. I'm going to have to water all of these individually today. But then the sprinklers will get them tomorrow. There we go. The location for watering and using your stuff, especially on like the ground, is just a little finicky. I almost wish that I had a little bit of control over where the location was. That's where, if this game had better keyboard and mouse controls, that would be the goal. But it doesn't. But I suppose this game is more about the exploration than the farming, it seems, unlike something like a Stardew or a Fields of Mystria. I can control the placement of these guys, though, which is interesting. Forgot I had 1 extra from before. So we'll do 8 flax. We'll do 8 flax, and then we'll do... Is that 8 times 6 is 48. So we'll grab 48 of the stone fruit, or we'll grab, you know, we might grab a 24 and a 24 of something if there's other plants that I haven't grabbed yet that might make something interesting. Hello. Hey, Quill. Soto said I should try using striped paint. I can't find it anywhere. Oh, Quill. You stupid man. Here, have a flower. Hey, Sona. It's almost the weekend. And we already know that you like flowers. That gives us a plus 14 to you. Hello, Russ. Or Rowan, not Russ. Rowan. By the way, if you're looking for plants, try the conservatory. I only sell seeds. I doubt I could keep a plant alive long enough to sell them. That's exactly what we're here for. Spread on seeds to speed up crop growth. Stamina fertilizer. Spread on seeds to boost stamina stat of crops grown. So that might be worth something having, and the tame fertilizer as well. Let's see here, what do we have? We've got cattail, lily pad, stone fruit, and flax seeds. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to buy... Let's say 48. Of those, and we're gonna buy just 8 flax seeds. Let's hit no there. And while we're at it, let's... It might be worthwhile to do some healing fertilizer and buy a couple of lily pad seeds here, actually. Let's do 10 lily pad seeds with a healing fertilizer. And I'll buy 10 power fertilizer and some more cattails. And then stamina fertilizer, I definitely don't have enough to buy for all 48, but I'll buy 24, and we'll just have a half and half crop of that. Okay. Seeds purchased, I should say. Time to plant them. Here, our 48 seeds are currently in our inventory right here, so we'll just go ahead and start doing that. That's nice, you can just hold the X button and run across your crops to plant. Oh, I severely undercounted. Oh, I have 8, not 6. 8 by 8 is 64. So I need another 24. 64? Did I get that right now? I don't know if it's clear. I'm not the best at math. I should be able to buy the remaining crops. I do just need another 24. But, no, I think I left my front door unlocked. Poor Rowan. There's somebody out there who's watching and realized I just came all the way out here and all the way back up because I forgot how many sprinklers I had. You live and you learn. Now that we're back at the farm, we can go ahead and plant up the remainder of our seeds here. Oh, whoops. There's one too many. I only needed 16 more, not 24 more. Well, we've got a couple of extra seeds. I might just go ahead and make this whole thing stone fruit then. And we'll just make another patch over here. We'll plant our 8 black seeds. I'll do the same pattern. That way, if I do get the materials together to make another sprinkler, I can just hop a sprinkler right on this guy. To get my black seeds out. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and nab those lily pad seeds. I think I'm going to plant these on the island itself. And let's figure out how this fertilizer works. So, ooh, I cannot fertilize things that are growing in the water. Should have thought about that, but you know, was not paying attention. Hey, some of these stone fruits are gonna be fertilized with power then, and healing properties. Oh, did I just accidentally override some of my fertilizer? I think I did. Okay. Planting done. Seeds done. I guess, I mean, we could go searching for another... Moonstone. Or we could try and see if we can't find another mine somewhere out here on the mainland. Because those mines also had treasure chests in them, and those treasure chests are likely to have more resources for us. Nom. Nosh on a couple of those bad boys, and we can keep going. So our goal right now is to try and see if we can't unearth another mine somewhere. Because so far, I haven't been able to find any other islands besides the ones that we've already explored. And I haven't been able to get my hands on any clay, and I suppose I know how to. I assume it might be something that I can dig up in the ground. But I'm not 100% sure. But before we know it, it's another day gone. We got a little bit of time left and a little bit of energy. We'll do a little bit of searching around this area, and then after that I think we gotta skedaddle on back to bed. We're tired again, and we're at the end of our rope, so... Let's see here. On the map, is there anywhere in particular that we haven't seen this exact middle zone here? Have we? And we haven't tried traveling all the way north yet. I do see, it looks like maybe there's some slight islands here and here, so we'll check that tomorrow. Maybe we can find a dungeon rather than having to hope to find a mine. I guess first thing I'm going to need tomorrow is going to be my watering can, since I don't have a sprinkler for my flax yet. I don't think I have anything worth spending time on right now. We'll just sleep for the night. No items sold today, but hopefully with the amount of stone fruit that we have, we can start doing a lot more. Oh, and it's raining. I don't even have to water anything today. And we've got our cattails. Oh my goodness, the cattails don't, the cattails are reusable. Interesting. They're reharvestable, I should say. Well, that's fantastic news. I am going to just sell this batch of cattails because so far I haven't needed to use them. And while they do boost... actually, they're stamina. How much is the stone fruit for stamina? 50, while these guys are 20. Okay. I'll go ahead and sell them just so that because we do need to get our hands on some more money, and we haven't needed to boost any of our guys' speed in quite a while. We'll hold off on doing any of that. And our next step is going to be... Let's see here. Fastest way to get there is just gotta be to just run this island to the other, as far east as I can. Jump off to get to that far east island that I found, and then either jump south or jump east from there. Like, and off we go. Really didn't need to charge it up that much. That was kind of a waste of stamina. I bet I could also find a mine on one of these islands, but for now, I found... Ooh! Beach island. Mind if I do? So many lily pads and cattails to pick out here too. Veritable smorgasbord of resources that we could use. I see a dungeon though. Whoa! It's the Magic Man. At least I assume that's the Magic Man. In a weird Baba Yaga-esque house. Yep, there he is. Hello again. You're late. The winds blew you here. It's almost too late. Oh, hello, I'm the Magic Man. They used to call me Waldo. But now, not now. I live in a chicken house. You seem like a capable person. I need your help, yes. You see, I think I did something. I need someone to be the undoing. I lost my mind. Yes, literally. I remember losing my memories, scattered them across the islands, deep in dungeons. I can't remember why. Why, yes. If you find any of my shattered memories, please bring them back to me. I'm not a licensed memoryologist, but I'll try. I actually have 2 of these shards already. We've done this. Yes, yes, that is it. You found it. A little piece of my mind. There's still more out there. Oh, wow. That's so little. What do you sell? You sell cards for characters? Oh, this is very cool. Add a new card to their deck, or I can just buy cards from him. That's insanely useful, actually. And I'm gonna give the Magic Man a flower. A gift! Yum! Be careful out there. You're not supposed to eat the flax. It's a nice flower, not food. I suppose you could eat the flax. Does it have any stamina giving properties? It gives 20 stamina. Not the most impressive thing in the world. Fuse Spirit to remove a card. Fuse Spirit to upgrade a card. I think upgrading cards is most important for my team right now. Ooh, hey, you're new. Sand Crashel. Oh, I love that name. I wanna add you to my team. Yeah, got him. Sand Crashel has been tamed. To the Science Center with you. Until I can build a barn. A proper barn. And there's Capacity's level up. If there's anything else worthwhile on this island. I mean, Having Magic Man's home is worthwhile, and that means that we've got a dedicated place that we could buy more skill cards if we want to upgrade other spirits in the future. We can really, like, fine-tune that process now. But that also requires us to use a lot more money than we currently have, so... We didn't find what we were looking for here, but that doesn't mean our search is over. We can just take a hop, skip, and a jump over here to the northeast, and there's another island we haven't explored. Oh, that's a lot of water. That's almost entirely water, huh? Wonder what holds the water up. Obviously, there are these little islands interstitially placed, but... Oh, oh, there's a beach ball enemy. Oh, yeah, there are a lot of guys out here, and this is an actual fight. These things are, you know, roughly our level. Oh, they're all attacking capacity. That's not great for me. I'm not going to be able to knock any of them out either. I need that refresh. I need to bash. Then regroup. And all of the cards are capacities. Great. I need capacity to not die right now, so pretty please, could you eat? Actually, that concoction has a plus 50 to tame. Okay. Gamble time. We're gonna feed a tame to this Claudio. Yes, got him. Okay, so that's another one out of the fight. Well, I didn't mean to let go. I wanted you to... Okay. I was too busy worried about my capacity, who's definitely going to recharge here. Focus. That turns all tackles to free. Apply 2 charge to all allies. Consider. And the next thing that we'll make sure that we have on the top of our pile will be Fury of Blows again. Perfect. Bash. And bash. And Fury of Blows. That was a close one. We need to be more careful on these further out islands. Speaking of further out islands, I actually need to... First, I need to enter the medallion and fix up Capacity, who got really messed up in that fight. Also level everybody up. Speed is becoming more of an apparent need. 24 earth damage. Oh wow, that's really strong. And you retain it in your hand? Oh yeah, no. No questions asked. That's the card I need. We love a remove armor. So we're going to take a remove armor. Has to be... You really need some more HP. Volt for the rest of combat. And Volt is a zero cost card. I'm going to give it a shot. I have no clue if that'll actually come in handy or not, but we're going to try. Oh, you know what? I did not do what I went in there to do, which was to heal Capacity. Also, one of those concoctions is good for stamina, which is actually surprising, because that means I could really use it out here. And get us a decent number of bridges, because we're going to need to walk our way off of this island at some point. Unless I pull the nuclear option and fly myself off the island. Or not fly, but warp myself off the island. We lost our chance at you before Claudio. So let's try to catch you now. Aw. You know what? We're just gonna knock you out. Yeah, that's what I figured. You'd be weak to lightning, being a giant cloud. I need to focus on having elemental differences be more of my playstyle, because if I can focus on elemental differences in enemies, then I can wipe out enemies much faster. I found a moonstone. Just randomly. That means we're one moonstone off. What are you? Oh, I don't like you. I'm betting all of these enemies are water-based, though, so capacity is definitely the go-to here. Oh, watch this. This is going to be good. So, the goal here is that we're going to use static to apply 2 charge to all allies. Then free energy to convert all of these into volts. And we're in good shape. Come on. 1-2 to reduce somebody else's armor. Apply 1 rage. Sneevy's the one that has 1-2 though, so we're gonna do 1-2 to this guy. All in foe deal 8 earth damage, and if the target is banished, we feel your energy is Smeevy. Actually, hold on, I can do math here. Yes, watch this. That's gonna get us all of our energy back. And then Smeevy can attack the next guy in line. And we're not gonna bother using the rage, because we would just simply get our butts hurt. 2 focuses, 1 right after the other is not great. Shock, deal 4 electric damage 3 times, is probably guaranteed to kill this guy. Or at least get him low, which is nice. We'll drop kick him. And then 1-2 attack would have been nice, but I'm out of energy. He just gave himself regen. Zap this guy. And then we got 1 energy left. We can kill the Starseed. Shuffle our discard back into it, and we want to make sure that we have shock at the top of the pile again. See, I'm not that worried about fighting this guy this time around, because bam, bam, bam. Drop kick. And in turn. Ooh, capacity's down, which means all of my electric attacks are down, but I should be able to knock this guy out. He's only got 3 defense. Ooh, that was a close one, but we're leveling up our team really well. However, it is getting noticeably late. has to be your big issue right now is armor. If they can smack your armor off of you, then you're more or less useless. Look through your discard pile, choose one card to add to your hand. Ooh, that's slightly better than Reconsider. I think everybody, I'm just going to try and boost armor if I can right now. Draw the top card from your deck and reduce its energy cost to 0. Blind Blow. I do like Reconsider, but I like Blind Blow. I like Blind Blow a lot as well. Armor and Avalanche is always good, but Fallen Foe plus 14 damage and refill energy, and it's a single energy card, and it does not lose our stuff. I did just realize I'm using an electric type and 2 earth types. I should vary up my team's composition a little bit more than what I've got. I might pick up one of those new ones that I just recently traded out or captured. Ooh, there's a staircase here. But that doesn't mean anything. Okay. It does mean that I'm at the very top of this island, though, and that means I could take off from here now. Ooh, another treasure map. We didn't ever figure out what to do with our first treasure map. We should look into that. We've got 2 treasure maps, and we haven't really done anything with them. Okay, this one depicts... I don't think I've even been to this island yet, so that doesn't help me that much. This one... Oh, hey, have we been to that island yet? Yes, we have. Actually, that's the Magic Man's Island. Let's go to the Magic Man's Island real quick. We can actually find that buried treasure. Maybe we'll get some Moonstone from it. We even built in a couple of extra bridges, so getting to that magic, Oh, does it mark, where the treasure maps show you the treasure is? That's useful, if not a little cheap. Okay. Is that dog creature? Hold on. Everybody, we need to stop for just a second. What is this guy? Octopup? Oh, I forgot to heal. Ooh. Pretty please be easy to capture. Yay, Octopup! We've tamed, gotta catch some of them was the name of that achievement. Okay, Octopup, you will be joining me shortly. You best believe you will be joining me shortly. I guess, how do I find the... What? This is a new island. And this island has a dungeon. I think we need to inspect and use some of these cards soon, but in the meantime... Hello, Ancient Guardian. Guardian of the Ancients. That's not where I wanted to go. These things are strong. Don't need to be messing around in here this late at night. There are 7 treasure chests in this dungeon. Okay, so we're eating good, boys, if we can get out of here. This is actually a good point. You're weak to poison and electric. Okay, so then I can actually use capacity against you. And I want to feed you, because you're missing a little bit of health. And what are yours? Poison and electric as well. So you are a ground type for sure, yeah. You don't really need 2 ground types. That's not what I needed to do. But you did like that. I don't need 2 ground types on me, though. So I need to replace one of you with something else. Did nothing. That released the other, Scarecrow. There we go. New crafting recipe, stone path. Did that get me any more moonstone? No, I just got the 1. Just the 1 so far. You look scary. You're only level 10 though, but I don't have any fire types. Whoa. Can I even chop these logs? Or is my axe not strong enough? Oh, it is. It might just take me forever. A new, time dilation potion. Sounds good. I want to learn how to make one of those. If I can make a day last longer, I can get more done. Let's... And we gotta fight. Okay. I can immediately turn off Fluffix that way. Or maybe not. Maybe they're only weak to... They're not super weak to it, maybe. That's what the problem is. Not my best starting turn. I was able to reduce that Fluffix's stuff. I don't like that only hurts a single target, though. The last card was played was an attack, draw 1 card, so I can do this, turn him off, regroup. Actually, that might be my best bet. My best play right now is just giving everybody charge 2 for the time being. So it deals 8 damage to him. Let's just try to get rid of this Fluffix before we do anything else. Oh, watch this. This is genius. If I reconsider, then I can find attack that I really liked, Thunder Wave, and then I use follow through. Thunder Wave costs 0 this turn. And I can deal damage and reduce that guy. And we can do random skill card, which is follow through again. Please be an attack card. It was! Gotta love gambling with digital cards. That gets us all of our energy back. We can just use all that energy to instantly kill him. And suddenly, I'm not in that big of a deal anymore. I actually like the look of Oaken, though, so I'm going to try and capture you now, if I can. Yeah, I got him. Into the Science Center. What's this? We just come right in here and avoid the Fluffix altogether. Did you follow me from the previous room? It's getting really late, but I want to explore just a little bit longer. There's 3 switches in this room. Click that one. Oh. Okay, I got the order this time around. If we come across the Guardian, we're not going to fight the Guardian right now. This is just, we're just exploring. This is an expedition, not a mission. See any treasure chests? That's not what I wanted to do. All right, we'll fight the guy. Static. Free energy. And smash the crap out of that capacitor. Turn. Uh-oh. They might actually pull off the fallen. Oh no, because capacity technically recharged. I gotta be honest, I'm not too happy about this setup. Yep. So is he just gone forever now? 'Cause that's not kosher for me. Just try capturing some of these dusties and making them not hate me. We're in decent shape. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're in good shape. Rock. Top draw. File into your hand and it costs 0 this turn. Discard 1, draw 1. For free. The fancy spin always costs nothing though, so that's kind of a waste. Yeah, we'll just that was a really bad turn. Let's see here. The top 2 cards are your discard pile. I can pull that bash back out. Reduce him to 0 this turn. And then just hit him for 36 damage right off the cuff and get him. But really quick, is my capacity just gone now? Do your spirits die? Oh no, capacity's still here. That's nice. Just they get reduced to 0 hit points and they're out of the fight. I really like Fury of Blows. That has been a very good card so far. I would like to keep getting more of those. But it is very late, and I am low on resources. We know how to get back here, so we will go ahead and warp whistle our way out of here. Let's see here. I only got the 1 Moonstone today. Lovely to see ya. I would kill for a cup of coffee. Not literally. Fear not. You're not in any danger. I can't do an Australian accent, and I apologize. Would you like... How much is the blue gemstone worth? 10? Yeah. Let's get home, sell our excess, and then we can start figuring out what our plans are for tomorrow. I assume we're going back to the dungeon, because there's a good chance that we might be able to get some more Moonstone there. Is this what the map was pointing out? I really don't think it was. I think we still need to go back there as well. I think there's more to that island than I have already discovered. I can't put you by in front of the calendar. That's why it's not letting me place it there. Go. I'll just box myself in. I did pick up a couple more. This is light radius, okay. And then time dilation. Time doesn't move forward while inside your home, spirit barn, or greenhouse lasts 1 day. So that's great, but not like broken great. I didn't sell anything. Hold on. We've got 2 hours before I pass out. Do a quick little sell spree here. And I don't think I need 25 cattails, I'm going to be honest. I think maybe I can be fine with 5 cattails. And we'll sell the bronze boot. And then we can go to bed. I waited down to the last second today. I've got some upgrades for my spirits. Spirits will stay 1 day longer in Spirit Barn before running away if not fed. Improved chance of successfully taming spirits. That seems to be becoming an issue, so I am going to grab that. Keep tamed spirits up to level 10. Oh, am I not allowed to level them up past level 10 now? That might actually become an issue. Increased chance of uncommon cards appearing at level up. 10% chance to upgrade cards when adding them to the spirit's deck. 5% chance of incoming attacks to do 0 damage. 50% more likely to succeed when fleeing from combat. Draw an additional card at the start of combat. Additional card at the start of combat sounds useful. And then archaeology. Move faster in dungeons. Dungeon bosses start combat with 2 less armor. Ooh. Or sell for 10% more. 10% chance to destroy adjacent rocks and mines. I think Weak Link I like that a lot. We got a lot of money yesterday. Yeah, look at that money climb. And another mail. Hello, Alchemist. Rowan here. I run the general store, in case you forgot who I was. I have a favor to ask you. I've been inspired by the way you live in harmony with spirits, just like in the early days of the Old Kingdom. I think we should all follow your example, so I'd like you to help me pair people up with a spirit companion. Just make sure to check your mail, okay? Everyone's gonna take it in turns and ask you for their spirit match. You should be getting your first letter really soon. Thank you. I'm playing Spirit Matchmaker now? Go ahead and water our laxes here. Don't have to worry about anything else. And our plan for the day is going to be to go back to the Magic Man's island and see if maybe there's something I'm missing on that island vis-a-vis treasure. Because obviously we found that teleporting temple shrine thing, which took us straight to a dungeon, which was very nice, but it's not 100% what we need right now. Can't fly off of a cliff right here. I gotta find an edge that's not bordered by more land. This'll do. A little half charge on the broom will get us where we're going. For all to get to his island, we just need to hop off of here now. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I was going to change out some of my spirits so that I could start training up different elements, and I might be able to answer some of these fights with a little bit more accurate attacks. Okay. So there's a couple of things that we can do on this island that we haven't done yet, which is we can break some rocks. We can chop down the grass. And the last thing that we can do, and I want to reconsult the treasure map, is we can... Oh. I have no idea if I'm actually going to find anything by doing this, but... There it is. Haha. No moonstone. So... not exactly what we were looking for. And I think I'm going to go ahead and... Can I can jump off from here. I'm going to fly back to the main island, and I'm going to see what other creatures I have available to me, other spirits I have. And I might trade out Smeevy or Kakashi. The problem is I don't know which one I would prefer to change out. But please tell me I have enough energy. Yeah, we got there. We got there. No real need to be afraid. Oh, we got a letter from our dad. Hey kid, your mother and I completely forgot to tell you about moonstones. You need to find them for alchemist recipes, and they're easy to spot because they glow at night. They are terribly rare though. Only one moonstone appears on each island. Your mother wants to add that you should eat your vegetables and go to bed at a sensible time. Well, That is why I am not finding moonstones, is that there's only one per island and they show up at night, so I guess I can spend the majority of the day just kind of doing my own thing. And then at night, I need to go to some of these islands that I've been to and see if I can find any moonstones. Almost wish that I had a way of marking off which islands I've collected moonstones from before. I don't know that there's any way for me to do that. Over here we can sell, picked up a couple of gemstones in that treasure chest. We could go to... do a couple of things. I think what we really need to do right now, though, I said it before and I'll say it again, I need to go to the lab and I need to change out one of my spirits. I don't need to have 2 earth types on my team. They were useful when I didn't have anybody, but I've got so many captured now, and I just need to choose the right ones. Hello, Cleo. I wish I were good at gardening. Maybe you could teach me. Well, it's quite simple. So to get good at gardening, the first thing you need to get good at is swinging a hammer at a bunch of rocks. Then you're going to learn how to do general metallurgy, and that's going to eventually get you the ability to make your own sprinklers, and then you don't have to be good at gardening, because the gardening does itself. Here, I'll show you. Here's a flax flower. Oh. You don't like... Woof. That's not great. A grass allergy? Minus 20 for feeding... not feeding. For giving her a... flax flower. That's not great. I've recently read that psychic spirits are summoned by rare psychic storms. Apparently there are psychic storms every single night on a random island. How strange is that? If you manage to track one down, I would love to study them. Turn in spirit research. Ooh. That got us a lot of money. Thank you. I'll analyze the data and I'll send it to you later if I find something interesting. Keep up the good work. So that's how you make money in this game, is you just do the spirit research. Earth, water... I've got 6 earth and 2 water. Regenerate. Healing pools also heal HP of spirits equal to stamina gain when the spirit is following you. Hidden treasure. 25% chance that rocks on water islands drop coins while Sand Crashel follows you. Between the 2 of them, Sand Crashel has the higher speed, but I like that Octopup has more armor, and I can work with that. Can I... here... How do I get to the ones that are currently in my... Can I not get to the ones that are currently in my party? Okay, well. Transfer. Yeah, transfer like a move to Science Center. Okay. Kind of weird that I have to do that in stages, but... I should look at their abilities more often, though, because some of these, even these earth ones, would have different abilities that are worth using. Walk through grass or wilted crops cuts it down. That's nice. Increases chance of successfully chatting, flirting, and joking. Have been enjoying that. Breeze Bender reduces wind resistance while flying. Bark Brash. When Oaken makes an enemy dizzy, its power raises by 1 for the rest of combat. That's so good. Whenever Mumbleweed reduces an enemy to 0 armor, draw a card. Stamina reduces 10% lower when you have the long log. And Cool Slime, once tamed, feeding this spirit in battle costs 0 energy. So, I am picking up Octopup. What was Kakashi's special ability, actually? cards and stats. Scary Straw. Increases chance of successfully fleeing from battle by 10%. I actually don't know how much I care for that versus some of those other upgrades. Might be time to send you to the Shadow Realm, also known as the Science Center. And then, with that done, let's see here, who do I grab? Do I grab Cool Slime for the free feeding? I think I grab Stamina Reduction. That sounds really useful. He's already level 10, so it's not like I can level him up anymore, but I'd rather only be working on the one. Oh, there's the thing. Have 3 spirits from different biomes following you was an achievement that I just picked up. Is there anywhere else that we can go right now? I haven't tried flying just straight south yet. And give that a shot. I know I have a dungeon left over there, but I'm actually kind of more interested in finding new biomes for spirits now. There's an island. And I'll grab the new card, and I should actually start using these. Yeah, this is definitely going to be Earth biome again. We have a couple of things that we can use on our guys. Can I actually see what cards you have? Fallen Foe, Bash, 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 Focus, 1-2, Retreat, Tackle, Tackle, Tackle. Okay, got decent abilities. I would like to upgrade 1-2 Punch, though. Let's see here. I feed you a Meditate Talisman. I would like to upgrade 1-2 Punch. That allows it to reduce 6 armor. And actually, for that matter, what does Focus upgrade do? Reduce the cost of all attack cards in your deck to 0 for the rest of combat. Oh, tackle cards. I was gonna say attack cards in general, but still, Focus Plus for all tackle cards costing 0 for the rest of combat. Easy grab. Easy grab. What cards do you have? I haven't actually seen water cards yet. So deal 4 water damage to all enemies. Reduce target's armor by 3. You've got some really good bashes. By region. Deal 4 damage for your tackles. Deal water damage. Okay. I like your deck. Do I have... I don't need to cleanse anything, but... If I give you a Study Talisman, remove half of all conditions from all allies. Deal 3 damage 3 times. So I'll grab that because conditions haven't been an issue so far, but for capacity, however, I would like to use a cleanse tag, and I need to clear out some of your inventory. Look through your discard pile, choose 1 card to add to your hand. Is useful. I don't think I care to just keep a couple of these zap cards in my hand. Because they don't do as much damage as my other electric damage cards do, and the sooner I can get to those other cards, the better. Also, I don't need 2 reconsiders. Okay, let's try training up some of my guys. Ooh. This is a level 6 Wormer. Well, hey, guess what we drew on turn 1? Tackles just don't cost anything now. That is an incredibly effective first turn. Okay, so Rage. And then Tackle. and then shock. Incredibly useful second turn. Remove 2 armor. We'll do a fancy spin, and we'll get rid of this tackle and get a new tackle, worth a little bit more. But the big thing that I wanted was this Thunder Wave. It might as well hit him with a tackle considering it's free. Do I have any way of reducing his armor? But I can do a fancy spin, get rid of the zap, and maybe get... Yeah, there's a bash. Alright. Then Capacity, go ahead and give yourself a bonus. And there's that Wormer dead. The Long Log is now level 7, and Octopup is also level 7. Means they should have new upgrades for me. The Long Log, you just need more attack power. That's your real issue. And I always like anything that can reduce armor. And now that we've got that tackle thing, tackle cards are king. Your big issue right now is actually health and attack. Deal 2 water damage to all enemies, draw 2 cards, pool your HP with target, and divide it equally between both. Unless I'm in low health. I don't know, can I target any creature? That might actually be useful if he's low. Draw 1 card. If you draw a skill, the card reduce the cost to 0. I think Riptide probably. And I said it once, I'll say it again. The tackle cards are good. Now that I can, once per combat, once I draw the correct card, I can just not pay any stamina cost to do my tackle cards. Love that for me. Is this... This isn't the island for the other treasured map, is it? No, I don't think... it might be. No, because that island has a raised section in the middle, and this island does not have a raised section. It's also a little too small, I think, to be the island on the box. Let's try going exploring again. That island is still one worth looking at to possibly find some Moonstone when it gets darker. This is all stuff that I need to be considering as I'm exploring these islands, is that each of these islands has its own Moonstone. I just don't know where it is yet. Don't mind if I do. And there's a dungeon here. I just have to figure out how to get down to that side of the area. Ooh, and it's got a warp token. A warp totem. Let's build a bridge across to the dungeon. This game has a lot more exploration in it than your typical cozy game, and I like that a lot, actually. That was my last bridge, so anything else I find will just be what it is. We've got 6 treasure chests. Ooh, and that has fans. Eight buckets. Okay, nothing interesting in this room. we got a treasure chest at the end of this room, so we're just gonna... fly my way right across that. And yoink our prize. Which is a wooden rack. We got another treasure chest here. I'm just finding all the treasure chests right now. Don't mind me, just gonna go ahead and collect all of the loot. All the creatures in this dungeon are also kind of low level. At least as far as I've seen. I got no reason not to fight though, because I can get some real work in. I should have charged there. Oh well. I can charge now. Bash. Deal bonus damage. And now he's dead. Simple as. Learned how to make a toaster. We can't even build a barn yet, but we know how to make a toaster. Speaking of building a barn, I should actually probably, now that it's, you know, late, I should actually leave the dungeon and try to find the Moonstone on this island. It's the only one we're missing to finish building our barn. I think this will be the entrance right over here. Yeah, here's the entrance. All right. Now the great Moonstone hunt begins. So the Moonstone itself is supposed to... Ah, I see it. I see it glowing. Easy. While we're so close to this other island, we can actually probably go and... Whoa, hey, it's Magic Man. Anytime that I see him show up, I get a little scared because I'm not expecting it. Ooh, is this a poison island? I do believe this is a poison island. But I see the Moonstone right there. That's what I came here for, so we're gonna get it. Walking through the brush caused damage. Oh, this place is not going to be great for me, I don't think. Okay. The tattle is the one that I really want here. Let's see here. If I go to feed, do I have anything that gives tame? No. Of course not. Let's see here. I really want that tattle. He's level 10. I'm going to try to get the Marsha first. Long log, you might be dying in this fight, but yeah, I got at least Marsha. Move to Science Center. Oh yeah, you're gonna be hard to get to join. That poison is deadly. These guys have been poisoning my guys the entire fight. But I got them both. Cool. understand that there's a couple of places that we could go that might have some more Moonstone. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to leave the island until I deal with these guys, huh? If that's the case, then I'm going to have to try to... Oh yeah, I've got some level ups to deal. Okay. Let's get you a little bit more damage. Hydromancy. Upgrade all cards in your hand for the rest of combat. Ooh. Deal 6 water damage to all enemies twice. I think that Hydromancy card just sounds a little too good, though. Acid B, you're in really good shape, but you could always use more armor. That's what we're working on. 4 electric damage, 2 times to all enemies, worth another Thunderwave plus for more armor reduction. And lastly, you... Very clear that you need more, you kind of need more of everything. But we're working on it. Draw 2 attack cards from your draw or discard pile, along with dealing 6 damage. Very good. Oh, I forgot to heal. Let's see here. You are the one that is most hurt right now. How are you doing? I think everybody took a little bit of damage in that fight. Yeah, not much though. You're still pretty much fine. Capacity, you're also pretty much fine. Okay. So goal number 1, beat the little mushroom girl. The emo shroom. Okay. I can maybe knock out the tattle. Oh yeah, here, come on. Bash, reduce 3 armor. And then... regular bash to reduce armor by 1. And then tackle to deal 13 damage. And end turn. Fantastic, here we go. We'll just go ahead and knock out your armor and kill you in 1 blow. And we should be able to kill you in 1 blow as well. Oh, we found a mandrake, whatever that does for us. Let's get off that poison island, though. It's really late, but I think I can make it to this other island over here. If I can find the Moonstone on this island, that'll give me more than enough. Yep, there it is. Now that we know how to find Moonstone, I feel a little silly with what my original plan was, but that's neither here nor there. What really matters is that we found the Moonstone that we were looking for. Let's warp on home. It is very late, and we still got to throw this Moonstone into the forge so that we can get our Moonstone ingot. And I watered my flax this morning, right? Yes, I did. Okay, so. Oh. Whoopsie. Bought the iron. Put the Moonstone, and I've got a little bit more Moonstone in my treasure chest in the house. Grab that, and that should be enough Moonstone. Which gets me enough victory points to win Settlers of Catan. I need to get more coal whenever I get the chance. What does a mandrake do? Reduces the power of a spirit, best used on enemies. Oh, you can use these things on enemies? I didn't realize you could feed enemies anything other than, like, the good things. then I should be using all of my concoctions in big fights. I have no reason not to. They're just better. Forgot to sell my goods. Okay, this is what I was kind of hoping for. For combat upgrade, I can get start combat with 1 extra energy is very useful. And then in the social areas, gain relationship points 5% faster, can talk to villagers 1 extra time per day, or increase chance of successfully chatting by 10, increase chance of joke, or give 1 additional gift per week. Missing dates doesn't reduce friendship, increase chance of successfully flirting. 10% chance to wake up with extra stamina, 10% chance of waking up 1 hour early. I think unlock Moonstone bracelet crafting recipe. So I'm eventually going to need to go down this tree if I want to marry somebody. So I think I'm going to start that path. Sold a couple of things this morning, but we got to sell more. There's something happening near the end of the month. We don't need to worry about that right now. We got some mail. Hola, Alchemist. Rowan has told me that you are pairing us up with spirits, and that I am your first client. How exciting. I am seeking a spirit that is some kind of wooden creature. I have seen illustrations of this spirit in Cleo's books. Its name is something like Oakley, Oaktifer? I forget. But do not worry. I will not turn him into a chair. He will simply represent the embodiment of my craft. Dios gracias, Paulo. I think we've already found that spirit, and we've got it in our hands. You know what? I think I needed... Yep, I needed iron to make the spirit barn, and I used all my iron to make, Okay, well... Let's see here. Does the mine still have any iron left in it? That is the first question. Have I? No, it's got a little bit of iron left in it, so we'll be fine. I only need 1 to make a single ingot, but I think I need 3 ingots, so I need to find 7 iron ore while I'm down here. Here's 2. Three. That's not the one I'm trying to hit. Hit detection in this game is not perfect. 4. Any other rocks that I clear out will also give me coal, which is still useful. That's 9 that we're at right now, so I've got more than enough, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can't crack out the last of this. Bronze never hurt, and there's one more thing of iron here, or there's 2 things of iron here, and then I think I'll take that as a chance to leave the mine. I'm already at half stamina for the day. But you know, if we come across a dungeon that has a spirit spring, that's not that big of a deal. Not to mention we do still have 25 stone fruit in our inventory. Without further ado, let's get smelting. Alright, and when that finishes up, I will be in good shape. Now here's the question is, do I have to have Oki on my person when I go to talk to Paolo in order to complete the quest? I think I'm going to go ahead and grab him anyway, just to be sure, but I bet I don't actually need to have him on me. I'm just being cautious. So first things first, we gotta pull... Oh, right. Let's level you up while I'm thinking about it. Give me more armor. And another tackle. I'll never hurt anybody, except for my enemies. Okay. Need to move you to the science center really quick. Sorry about that, long boy. But... Oaken. Spirit's level is too high. Ah, so I need to level up my combat skill more before I can actually take him with me. Then I guess we'll just have to talk to Paolo and hope. I'd love to take the weekend off, but fish don't. That is so good to say, Tobin. Feels weird seeing the 70 instead of the 75 because I don't have Smeevy with me. Let's see here, you enjoy fishing. Would you like a swift hook? And just a regular amount. Have you checked those glowing patches of grass at night? You totally should. One time I looked in the grass patches and found a moonstone. I was gonna turn it into paint, but Zed said I should put it back. Good for Zed. I need that stuff. No, I don't want to ask him on a date. A little early for that. Also, I'm probably just not gonna date this guy. He's nice, but I'm not interested. I am most interested in the blacksmith girl, who is not here today, because it is Sunday. There you are, blacksmith girl. I need a drink. Would you enjoy a copper ingot? Yes, you would. A gift, thanks. And I just run out of these, thanks. Later. Hey, Paolo. Do you think I can make a broom that flies? I would not trust it to hold my weight, I think. No, so yeah, I have to have him in my inventory before I can give it to him, and in order to give him one from my inventory, I have to get an Oki, which only come at level 10 so far. And will only be available once I have upgraded my combat skill a little bit more. Where can I see that stat block, I wonder? I have no clue. Well, I guess the fastest way for us to level up would just be to go to a couple of dungeons and give them a shot. With all of the dungeons being Earth-based, I think I do want to leave Long Log behind for now. I understand that he is the guy that gives me my tackles being so ridiculously overpowered, but I would very much like to pick up, I think it was Marsha is the one that I picked up that I could actually use, because right now Spirit level is too high. I can't use either of them. Need to upgrade my Spirit Mancy to get either of them. Wow. Okay, well if that's the case, then I do need to pick up Long Log again. I guess it depends on the level that you catch them, huh? Because I caught Long Log when he was level 5, and so I can use him, even though he's level 8 now. Well, the only way to upgrade my Spirit Mancy is to is to fight things. So the closest place for me to fight things is going to be the dungeon down here. I don't trust myself to make the entire journey in one go. Land, and then we'll make the jump from here. Besides, when I get here, I can just, I can sit down in the springs for a little stamina boost. And then we'll just explore the dungeon some more, fight some monsters, and hopefully upgrade our Spirit Mancy. There's a level 5 Oki. Oaken, sorry. I desperately need to catch you, sir. There we go. That's what we needed. We still need to upgrade our Spirit Mancy, don't get me wrong. That's still a priority, but now that we've done that, we can actually just go ahead and hand this off to Paolo. Let me just hop from this island back to this island. We'll make a quick jump up north. Paolo, he's probably moved by now, but Paolo was just right around here, I want to say. It's late at night. He may not even be available now. Oh, there he is. Okay. Don't you move, Paolo. I've got a spirit for you. You're gonna love him. Alright, now for real, Long Log, it is time for you to go up. I just realized something very important. Bash strength is determined by speed, and I don't think I've read that the entire time. I've been trying to figure out what speed did. I just haven't been reading it. So then having a couple of dudes with really high speed... Oh, that's gone. I need to be in there. Having high speed will make fighting dudes easier in the future. Okay. I now have an Oaken that I can actually take with me. And we can move this guy. Paolo was headed, I think, this way, which means he's most likely at the inn right now. Maybe not. Well, he'll be at work tomorrow for sure, but I can talk with Zed in the time. Zed? Oh, no, it's not short for anything. My parents just liked the letter, I guess. I think it might have been a reference to something, but they never told me what. And then I can give you a flower. And I've already spoken to you, and I don't see Paolo, so... Good enough friends to enter the bedroom. Oh, you can rent a room, huh? I guess if you just never bothered to establish your tent, you could rent rooms at the inn. Seems like a... Well, you know, if you ended up establishing your base really, really far away and you wanted to do a couple of things in town, it doesn't necessarily make it a bad idea to be able to just pop into town and do that. I like how I immediately started that sentence by saying this is stupid, and then followed through that sentence by saying actually this isn't stupid. have a poison spirit egg, so I can at least, once I get the barn built, once I have the barn built, I could easily just grow a spirit, poison spirit. That would be worthwhile. Really need to know who you are, bud. I'll find out eventually, but just not today. 3 hours, so it'll produce at least one more today before I go to bed. In the meantime, maybe I can find Paolo. The way the Octopup walks is absolutely killing me. I love his little legs going. Paolo's not here. He wasn't at the inn. It's not down here. Whoa, I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. Guyana, it's my day off. You need something. Yeah, I want to give you gifts. You are getting a sapling. You just go around giving things to people? Thanks, I guess. Night. I also really like Guyana. She's fun. I think my two favorites so far are Guyana and the Smith girl. What is her name? I'm bad with names. Farah. That should be easy for me to remember. That's Farah as in like iron, because iron is ferrous metal. Okay, well I think it's officially too late to find Paolo tonight. So we'll find him tomorrow when he's working. Unless I can just randomly stumble across him. Ooh, there's Osana. I don't know that we've spoken to her today. Don't you just love the scent of the lake? Some people think it's too fishy, but I think it's wonderful. Can't give any more gifts for them this week. Oh, I can only give 2 gifts a week? It's not X number of gifts a day, it's how many you can do a week. That's... I guess. But it does slow down. I guess that's why they have the perk that lets you give an extra gift a week for socializing. For the end of the day, do we have the iron? We have the iron. That means if we go into our house, go to here. Oh, hold on, I'm missing the 100 wood, which is in this chest as well. And with that, we have built our first spirit barn. Which I believe I'm going to place... Whoa, it's big. Okay. Oh, you know what? This would be perfect if I could get it to fit somewhere on this little island here. Are you sure you want to place it here? Yeah, I think so. I think it's really cute here. Okay, and now I can spirit stall. And I can place nests, I think. Unless I can't place them out here. Thought the nests went inside. Do they have to go somewhere else? Used to hatch eggs, place in an empty stall. Ah, so they go in a stall. And then we get 1 slime egg, otherwise known as a poison spirit egg, and 1 earth egg. Wait, did I just... Oh, I can just phase through that. That's nice. I don't have to go around them. I don't actually know what spirits eat on a regular basis. I guess I feed them the plants that I find, because that's what they eat whenever I feed them. That's gonna be, I guess that's why you can't just get a whole bunch of resources all at once. Okay, spirits. Here we go. Beginner spirit mancer. That's what we need. That's what I was missing from earlier. Now I can deal with all of my guys. I don't have to grow a poison spirit anymore. I can go and pick up. I can even pick up that Gex looking dude. Before we do any of that, first things first, we water our flax. So I think if we can get another piece of bronze, since I did give away my bronze, but it worked out because Farah really liked it. But if I can make another piece of bronze really quick, then I can... No, I don't have anything in there worth using. You're not quite ready to harvest. You're not quite ready to harvest. Nothing I can do but hang out in the spirit barn. We need a little bit of more bronze then, and then we can make a sprinkler so I don't have to keep dealing with my crops in the mornings. If the sprinkler or if the watering can felt a little bit better to use, I really wouldn't bother. It wouldn't bother me that much. I wouldn't mind having to do it, but as it currently stands, the actual process of watering your crops is not fun to do. And so this setup removes that. I suppose if I upgraded my watering can, I could also fix that. Just go to Farah and have her upgrade my watering can to the next tier so I can water more plots faster. But I'm also not 100% sure that that would work right now. So my best bet is just going to be to take it one step at a time. And start with the... Got one extra moonstone ingot, which is nice. We should probably do something with it. Just don't know what right now. Actually, why don't we look and see what we can make with a moonstone ingot? I would need 3 iron ingots and 50 wood to make the glider, which is the next step in the line. I could make another alchemist tent, spirit barn portal, place it anywhere outside, leads directly to your spirit barn. That's useful. Mirror of introspection, used to view the skill tree. Okay. Just a regular moonstone, so that's why I haven't been able to view my skill tree so far. Access your spirit storage. I don't have any sparks, so I can't do that. Moongrass grows without needing to be watered. Any spirit assigned to this stall is fed automatically each day. That's cool. Stall that can house one spirit. Food should be placed in the stall once per day. Can be placed in the spirit barn. Means a pocket dimension that can be turned into a home. We don't have any gifts. I think that might be a Christmas event thing. I also don't have any sea glass, so I can't really do anything with that. I should get my hands on more cloth, though, which I can just make on my own with fiber. I've got plenty of fiber. We should... So, first off, Paolo. Don't want to forget that. First off, Paolo. And then we need to move to... possibly moving some of our guys out of the spirit barn and or out of the storage and into the spirit barn so that I can start reaping the rewards. New letter from our mother. Hello, sweetheart. It's been almost an entire season that you've been gone. How's island life? Is your spirit thriving? Just to update you, we've booked a little city break in a week. We're gonna take a pottery classes. The house is so quiet without you here. We miss you. Love, Mom and Dad. Aw, I miss them too. How low is this guy? Hello, bienvenido. You need any new furniture? Just cut down a tree this morning, and now I have a lot of wood. Give spirit, we're giving you oaken. Oh wow! Never seen a spirit so close. He is beautiful. Thank you so much. I love him already. And as a thank you, please take this crafting recipe on the house. And I got to rank 1 with Paolo. And it looks like the loom is what he gave me, which is a Moonstone Enchanter upgrade. Wow, even with an 80% chance, I still lost 2 of those. Yeah, you like wood. You made this? Thank you. That is very kind. Buenos dias. And then... do I have anything worth giving her? Got some iron ore. I wonder if she likes that. How's it going? Don't suppose you're growing any fire flowers, are you? I've run out myself, and next delivery won't be for days. I use them to temper steel, so if you have any spares, let me know. Give the gift of iron ore. Yeah, she likes that. A gift, thank you! I had just run out of these, thanks. So I can reinforce my gear. Takes fewer swings to chop down trees, fewer swings to destroy rocks, bigger radius of cutting down grass and crops, digs 2 holes in a line. Reinforced watering can is water seeds 2 at a time. Thing is, I need to get my hands on like a Moonstone watering can to do a 3x3 square. And even that requires me to do all of the upgrades before it, so... it'll be a minute before I can get my watering can to the point where it doesn't feel bad to use. So it feels like the best use of my copper and iron right now is, in fact, to produce more sprinklers. I think I'm going to hang on to my any cattails that I grow rather than sell them. I think that's going to be my fodder for my farm. Or for my ranch. There we go. And now all of my plants are automatically watered every single day. We are missing Oki now, so we need to pick up some new guys. But I wonder, now that I've got the free slot, it might be really easy to move the guys that I want to move into the pin. Speaking of moving, I should actually go ahead and craft up a decent amount of cloth. Ooh, and we should check out what the loom does. So many things that I need to do in this game. I'm constantly picking up new things, right as I feel like I'm hitting a wall of, like, there's nothing left to do. Suddenly there's a million things to do. So first off, the loom, what do you do? Used to craft custom floor tiles and wallpaper. So I need moonstone to make that. But what I need the most right now is more wood. Do I have any more wood, or is this the extent of my wood? This is currently the extent of my wood. I can make 1 more stall. But I really need to get more wood, so we might be chopping down trees in a second. Speaking of chopping down trees, we should also probably be replanting trees when we get the chance. Or you know what? I'm fine with leaving the trees more or less cleared out from in and around my property. But what we might do is we might try to see if we can't establish a specific island as our tree island. I think what I can start working on soon is really updating the aesthetics of our house. I think would be nice. Things like giving myself a proper, like, pathway. We could pick up that worm, and we can just run around to clear all the grass off of our property. Can I get here? So the question I had was, could I technically use fiber as a food, or is it... Cool, I can. So it's not perfect, but if I have the worm with me, I can just run through a lot of this grass, cutting it down and collecting the fiber. And then I can use fiber as food, as well as things like cattails and the like. So, given time, energy, and wood, I should be able to move all of my current monsters, all of my current spirits, out of the spirit storage and into where I want to put them. I don't even have to do a go-through. That's great. I am going to take Worm with me. But we're going to move... Oh, I don't have any more space in the spirit barn. That's right, because I need to make more stalls. Okay, so when he walks through, I think there was a thing, if I go into the medallion, I think one of the options is I can walk up to these guys and just say, stop following me. And when I do, now just the worm will follow me. So his ability to chop down grass is not the best, not as good as if I were to be doing it myself, but it is a passive way to chop grass. It's kind of fun to just walk around. Have him chop a bunch of grass as we're going. It actually is a surprisingly effective way of dealing with large quantities of grass. I almost kind of wish I had 3 worms and I could just be doing mass lawn mowing. Turn this into lawn mowing simulator. There we go. This is taking time, which I think how I'm going to use it in the future is I might just have him follow me around anyway, whenever I'm not trying to go out on missions, and that way I can just always have a decent supply of fiber. But what I need to be doing right now, rather than just running around, is I need to have my axe out, and I need to be getting wood. Because the more wood I can get my hands on, the more stalls I can make, the more of my spirits I can move into the spirit barn. I do like that it seems like, for the most part, as far as I can tell, spirits of the same type gain access to the same cards. But the real reason to choose one spirit over the other is their special ability. Because functionally, there's no difference between, say, my Kakashi and the Long Log, But long log reduces stamina usage, which is far more important to me than Kakashi's make it easier to run away. Wait a minute. Free food once tamed, feeding the spirit, and battle costs. All right, yeah. We were able to get our hands on at least a little bit more. So we should be able to build, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. 6 more stalls crafted, 6 more spirits that I can house in my barn. This is what this game is about. It's just it's Monster Rancher. Except, you know, not actually doing Monster Rancher things. Sleep for now. And then we will... Ooh, social points, nice. I do like the idea of Rise and Shine. Getting more stamina is really nice. And it's raining today, so even if I had to water my plants, no need to. Hi, Osoto here. So I was sorting out the tavern storage the other day, and I found an old cookbook. I mean, it smells old, and it's dusty, and half the pages are torn, or wet, or just sticky? I'm not sure, but I thought, hey, you know who might like this? The Alchemist. So, I got Paolo to draft up some blueprints for a prep station and a stove for you. So all you need to do is build those, place the cookbook in your home, and you can get started. Oh, and if you make any of the recipes in the book, let me know. You can sell the dish to me at the tavern, and I'll let you know what I think. XOXO, Asano. Now we've got the ability to cook. We should work on getting a couple of new wings of the house. I think that might be my next big goal, is expanding the house so I have space to do things like build. Spirit-scented soup, birthday cake. Any spirit eggs? I just crack open the spirit eggs and call it a day. Sugar and flour. Mystery soup. Is there anything in this list that I can actually make now? Big recipes, nightshade, noodles, any eggs, rice, any eggs, and unknown crops. So there are crops that I don't have yet. It's harvest time for the cattails. Which means my spirits will be eating... Ooh, I can't tell if it's harvest time for the lily pads or not. Not quite harvest time for these guys yet either. Here, we'll feed you with cattails today instead of fiber. Seem to really like that. And now let's start moving some spirits around. Do like him just cutting down grass as we walk. Hello. Yana? Lena? Oh, you're not Lena. Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I always say. How do you feel about flax flower? I hit it well enough. Goodbye, Gianna. So, medallion first. We're going to go ahead and grab you, and as much fun as you have been, it's time for you to go to the barn. We're going to send you, and then we're going to send Sand Crashel. You go to the barn. Small skin. Tattle applies 1 poison to all enemies each time its armor is reduced. Whenever you apply poison, apply an additional 1 poison to all enemies. Okay, so Marsha's going to be the one we actually train. Tattle, you're going to the barn. Kashi, I love you so much. You are going to the barn. You got to make your way out of here. Smeevy, you are also going to the barn. And Long Long, I like you as well. You're going to the barn. Of the ones that I have left here. Yes, okay. Oh, I must be full on the barn. Works for me. Now that I'm no longer worried about... Oh, I need to pick up Marsha now as well. There we go. Now we've got everybody that we want in our party. And I would very much like to see my friends following me again. You like how massive Marsha is, and yet her name is just Marsha. But before we continue, we do need to make our way back up here and feed all of our new spirits. I do like the little gecko guy. He's a lot of fun. I don't know if that's actually going to do anything for the eggs, but can't hurt. And now, let's look into what we need to expand the house. So we've got a lot of decorations and things that we haven't really taken a look at because the house itself does not have a lot of space. Paolo, buddy, pal. What do you got for me? Are you getting enough sleep? Man, I would like to know what it takes to get the... Let's go with the west wing is going to require 100, 100, and 3,000. Easy. Easy peasy. In fact, we're really close on stone already if we don't have more stone at the house. The only thing we're low on right now is wood. To think of it, if we could upgrade our axe with some more bronze or copper or whatever it is, we could upgrade our axe to copper and then possibly even iron back to back. But I think it takes more than a single copper piece, so we're going to need to find another mine, possibly on another island. So I don't think we're going to get another mine out here. So why don't we go search for that right now? Let's go to... I really enjoyed there's those two south islands that are just off of the... where we eventually got to the Poison Island. We can go towards that area, and I think we can get some good stuff. But first, let's talk to Asana. Do you just wander around all day? I'd love that. Ooh. But I can always give you a gift, and that's always useful. No way! I really like flowers. They smell amazing. And off we go. let's check out this first island here. See if we can find a mine on it. This might also just become my de facto wood island as well. But we'll see. Oh. That's such a stupid achievement. We just got an achievement that was called Blaze It, and the achievement is when you collect 420 stone. I found the mine, but now we gotta fight this, Pappas. Wave. Ash. And water. And he's dead. It was only level 1. It was never going to be a difficult fight. The important part is this right here. Ooh, this is a thick cave. This is exactly what we needed. All of the copper and iron in the world. I can upgrade my axe and my hammer while I'm here. Possibly even up to level 2. I have to remind myself I'm not made of money. I have a lot of money, and I can probably make money relatively easy if I go to the research center and I explain myself there, but by and large, I am not made of money. I suppose if my goal is for upgrade materials, I should focus on the copper. Let's go ahead and place a couple of torches while we're in here. Can't move on until I open up the pathway. And fight time. Now we know Dusties are also relatively easy to fight. There's no reason for me to waste my last energy. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. That poison is so strong. It's definitely a long con, but I really like poison in this game. The damage that it produces seems to be incredibly strong. Oil lamp. Wouldn't mind having an oil lamp. I think the goal today is we're just going to spend the rest of today mining, trying to get as much of it, the copper and iron as we can while we're in here. And then I can upgrade my axe and my hammer a couple of times. And collecting things like wood and stone suddenly becomes much easier. We're running out of stamina. Means it's time to eat. I do like that, in most of these kinds of games, you typically end up selling 90% of your crops. In this game, I've done almost no crop selling, and I've been focusing my time on using my crops for an alternative purpose, like, for instance, being able to generate extra stamina throughout the day while I do extraneous activities like mining for copper and iron. I have a whole bunch of the stone fruit on me, specifically so that as I use up my stamina, I have enough to get through the day. It's going to get a little bit late here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until probably 22 or 23 on the clock. And then I'm going to warp whistle home, throw everything into the forge, and then go from there. I don't want to overeat and waste my stamina, because any stamina that I have left over at the end of the day is a waste. Yeah, as soon as Marsha levels up, the first thing we need to do is increase Marsha's speed so that her bashes can do more damage. But regardless, easy fight. There's Marsha's first level up. Boxes decoration. And there's one more ore rock right here. Where are we at on ore right now? 37 copper and 30 iron. That's, what, 10 and 12 bars, respectively. Or I guess 12 and 10, based off the order that I said them, but still. This is a whole lot of iron and copper. Okay, I think we've got everything. We've almost got all of the ore from this cave today, which is fantastic news, because that'll just mean we're one step closer to having all of the metal we need to do whatever we want. You know, once we've got a little bit more on our person, I wouldn't mind moving out to one of these extra islands out here. Like, reestablishing ourselves, not where we're on the mainland, but further out, like here. Probably just needed to eat the one stamina plant there, oh well. What? Like, raining stars. You guys see that, right? It's beautiful. Nice. Yarrow. And magic mushroom. A green gem on the floor. don't see anything else on the island, but that's really cool. Oh, this is a psychic storm, maybe. Look on the map, it's got like a crazy spiral around where we're at right now. Wish we had more time to look at it, but we're almost out of time for the day anyway. I've got a warp whistle home, and beyond that, still have to run my way all the way home, and I've only got an hour to do it. And I really want to put the ore away. I think I've got the time to put the ore away. Yeah, I've got enough time. We're fine. We should make more of those. Yeah, let's see here. I can make one more furnace right now. Cutting it close, but let's see here. And I get the furnace put down in time. And feed it with coal, and the one that I need the most of right now is copper, so we're going to put the copper in there now. Okay. Sleep. Cutting it real close, 20 minutes until we passed out. Link to the grass. Gallywag, 50% chance to catch a treasure chest. More likely to catch silver quality fish. 50% chance that crops drop coins when cut down. Spirits that are lower than your average level run away from you. I'm not that annoyed by spirits approaching me, so I think I'm going to start with Link to the Grass. Rocks drop 20% more stone, and trees drop 20% more wood are both cool. Chests have a 5% chance of dropping moonstone. See, that's what I needed to get my hands on was that when I was doing dungeon delving. Maybe next time. Oh, it's harvest day. This is gonna take a while. And then I think the last couple of rows, I think I'm gonna spend some time scything them if I can. Try and get a little extra seeds. And with Link to the Grass, we also can make a little bit of money doing this. Okay, 33 stone fruit seeds. That's going to get us a decent amount. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. And then having to know I've got some extra flax seeds as well, so I'm not worried about having to mow down any flax right now. So it is now, I am a little low on flax, all things considered, these days. You're the one that I didn't do yet. Alright, that's a healthy amount of copper and iron. Next is cattails, and then we can come in here. It's time to... Ooh, hey, look, we got resources. Oh, and okay, so we can get clay from the spirits. That's why we didn't have it before. Or why we hadn't found any before. Okay, and it looks like the eggs just don't need resources the same way that others do, and I bet you probably give me the beach glass then. There we go. Everybody's got their stuff. Yeah, sea glass I can get from the water types. As for stone fruit, we have a couple of stone fruit here that have higher stamina. And it looks like maybe the fertilizer that went into trying to give them other properties maybe didn't do the job that I thought it was going to. I thought I could make a stone fruit that had better stats, but I can't, so... That's perfectly fine, honestly. Ooh, Tobin. Do you love fishing? Welcome to Tobin's Fishing Shop on Moonstone Beach for all your fishing needs. Hey, Quill. You look like you need a drink. Would you say that? Do I look that bad? Well, you know what? You can have a stone fruit. Bye. Hello, Farah. So, who do you have your eye on around here? Just wondering. You're a catch. Careful. You keep flirting like that and you're going to get exactly what you want, which is to say you definitely want slightly more iron ore. We'll get around to asking people on a date soon enough. While we're here in town, though, we can go ahead and sell our gems. I don't want to sell anything else while I'm here. Hello? I open a door and just a massive marsh monster. Aim fertilizer. We can use that on the flax. Hello, Rowan. I was really hoping I could buy some stuff from you today. It's quite nice to have a new person in town. Wow. Fully struck out. Hi, Asana. Most people hate Wednesdays, but I think they're alright. And we just got Asana up to a new heart. And she can accept a gift. So, with all of that, we've got one full heart with Paolo. Oh, Paolo is they, them. Interesting. But we got one full heart with Paolo, one full heart with Asono, one full heart with Farah. Oh, you can actually date Magic Man? That's interesting. At least he's got a heart chart. Oh, Farah. That's right. I came down here. I didn't come down here just to flirt with you. I came down here to upgrade my tools. So, reinforced axe. Reinforced hammer. I don't have the money to do the greater versions, but reinforced axe and hammer are already fantastic upgrades. Up next... Oh, right, we don't have the ability to buy seeds today because Rowan is not selling today. That's fine. We've got our reinforced axe, which means we can spend a little time clearing some of these trees out and collecting our wood. I think what I'm gonna do is whenever I clear out all the trees on an area like this, I'll just go ahead and replant saplings, and then I'll move on to a different island, and when I clear all the wood off of that island, I'll make sure to plant saplings there. And by the time that I do that, I'm sure there'll be another island that I can go to, and just sort of keep going back and forth between islands to gather my resources. And so, ostensibly, I should never run out of resources if I do this. But also, now that I have Marsha, I should go into the dungeon again. I'm looking at the time, and that might have to wait for our next episode. We got a lot done today, though. Got our nice clear patch up here. I should go ahead and sell all of my non-fertilized stuff. And then I should make, with the extra copper and iron that I have, I should make enough sprinklers to basically have 2 patches of... Oh, yeah, I suppose I would run through my energy fast doing this. Well, you know what? I should have had Long Log with me. Long Log would have made all of this process much faster. Because well, maybe not faster, but his reduction to stamina usage would have made clearing this out a lot easier. Now that we've got a lot of clear land, we should throw up another little farm plot somewhere. We've got enough to make 5 sprinklers. So if I were to, say, pick up this sprinkler and then clear off this plot here, and then next to it right here, we can go ahead and throw in our secondary plots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Just the edge. And then this is going to be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 high. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll make our perfect little patch right here. And what that'll mean is that those seeds that are closer to the house will be our creating seeds. And these ones on this side will be our fertilizing seeds. And we'll be able to make big boosted versions of our plants. I think what we'll do is half of it will be fertilizing, half of it will be unfertilized for selling. And we can start generating money from our crops now. Oops. Oh, no, that's not an oops. This is an oops. Actually, you know what, guys? While I'm doing this work, it is really hard for me to see while y'all are walking around. Oh, Marsha, I forgot to level you up. You need more speed. Deal 8 poison damage. If the target is weak to this, apply 8 poison. Remove half of the target's poison, regain that much HP. That's a really strong siphon. But we're going to go with Blight, because that's really useful for the amount of Earth dungeons that we've been going through. Oh. It's getting late. Okay. There's the plot. And then we just take... Craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more sprinklers. We've got 6 sprinklers. That's actually not enough sprinklers, but maybe 7, and I'll have enough tomorrow when it makes its final iron. Speaking of iron, I can actually put more iron on the fire here and produce it 3 times as fast. If I were to walk into the house, will it let me sleep for 3 hours? Yes, cool. It's gonna be late. It's gonna be late when I wake up. But that is enough iron now to make the remainder of the sprinklers that I would like to make. So I currently have 6 sprinklers. I need 8. So there we go. There's 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. So I don't have all the seeds that I need right away, but with all of that being made up, I now have everything that I need to produce what we are missing. So tomorrow, we get up and we plant some seeds. But I say tomorrow, however, that tomorrow will have to be next time. Crops sell for 10% more. Ooh. Healing fertilizer crafting recipe. Oh, I gotta get the stamina fertilizer crafting recipe right off the bat. But we'll let this screen play out here. A spirit has hatched in your barn. Oh, that'll be a wonderful little cliffhanger. With all of that being said, thank you very much for coming out and watching me play through some more Moonstone Island. My name is Casey, and this has been the Cozy Cabin. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and good night.